Shalom. Call Halal Yahweh by Hashem Shah, which means all praises to Yahweh, which is the true name of the Heavenly Father, who you people in the world ignorantly call God. By Hashem, in the name of Yahweh Shah, which is the name of the only begotten Son, who you people in the world ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Once again, the true names of the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son is Yahweh by Hashem Shah. Shalom also to you, Akim, you brothers that's pushing and spreading His word throughout the four corners of the earth, who's also uplifting the names Yahweh by Hashem Shah. Shalom to you, Akim. Shalom also to the Israelite foreigners, the speckled bird, man, woman, the child, whose bloodline traces back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, all forefathers. Though you may look like the heathen nations, you're scattered amongst which the heathen nations, as you see on this chart, are the nations start from 2 on down. Those are the heathen nations. Also, if your bloodline, your lineage goes back to these people, as you see on this chart through the man, and if your spirit bear witness with this word, the truth, you can receive it to the speckled bird, man, woman, the child. This does apply to you. You are Israelites, though you do look like the heathen, you're scattered amongst due to the scattering of these people on this chart. So once again, you will have Israelites come looking like the other nations, but they're indeed Israelites because they're under the curses of Deuteronomy 28, the 15th verse on down. Their spirit bear witness with this word that they are the sons and daughters of Yahweh Shema Shai, and once again, their lineage goes back to these people through the man, no matter what they come looking like. If their father's an Israelite, that makes them an Israelite as well. To the few Aqua, few Israelite sisters that do listen, learn, believe, and has respect towards your husband, Shalom. To the elect of Israel, Shalom to you. To you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you combine, consist, and make up the 12 tribes of Israel. You are the Hebrew Israelites, the chosen people, the Most High Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, who the world calls Jesus Christ, Yahweh Shah. All right.
Conservative versus liberal. We can do this if we open our souls instead of hardening our hearts, if we show a little tolerance and humility, and if we're willing to stand in the other person's shoes, as my mom would say, just for a moment, stand in their shoes.
Really, this is something that Joe Biden tries to put on, this cloak of a peacemaker, someone in a surgical mask, you know, tending to and mending the wounds of the American democracy. But as much as Joe Biden is trying to make it look like it's sewing together the fabric of the American society, well, the society is not stitching together that easily, because in effect, what Joe Biden is doing so far, his actions have boiled down to dismantling everything that Donald Trump has done in the past 4 years. Essentially, Joe Biden, he's expected to sign some 17 executive orders just on the first day in office. This includes bringing America back into the World Health Organization, into signing back the Paris Climate Accord, dismantling the infamous border wall that Trump just kept throwing money at and, well, still failed to erect, and so on and so forth. There's plenty of Trump policies that Joe Biden has a big problem with. And while millions of people, tens of millions of people would see no problem with that and just will cheer him on like go Joe, well, there are also tens of millions of people who voted for Donald Trump. And while, of course, not all...
All right, so you see, of course, your boy Joe and Eve, well, it says she's a terror. I believe she's a terror. All right, unless otherwise. But Kamala Harris, you know, they got inaugurated. All right, and now you got you people, mainly you Jakes. All right, because yesterday I was out, Jake out there celebrating that he's in office, saying you no more Donald Trump and everything. All right, which the hell with both of them. But he's now, you know, as you see, signing what 17 executive orders. He's going to try to basically undo all the so-called damage that Donald Trump has done. All right. And this is just to you Jakes, all right, that's celebrating that your boy Biden got in the office, which we don't, like I said, I don't care about none of them. They're all Edomites, all devils. And even if you do have some Israelites that's a politician, they're sellouts, okay? But you in this hip-hop parade spirit, all right, you Jakes, we going to get this, right? I'm going to start off with this off the top. Actually, you know what? Let me see. Let's get started off with a scripture. Okay? Psalms 94 and this is perfect. Psalms 94 and 1. Okay? You know what? I'm gonna come back to this. Let's get that Ecclesiastes 1. And it's not 1, but Ecclesiastes, I think it's, bear with me. All right, what are you celebrating? All right, it was Ecclesiastes 7 and 4. So this is Ecclesiastes 7 and 4. All right. This is Ecclesiastes 7 and 2, actually. It says, it is better to go to the house of mourning. Okay, and who will be mourning? All right, they that increaseth in knowledge, increaseth in sorrow, the knowledge of what? Yahweh Shema Shah. And we got the inside scoop that America, all right, is the that wicked, place that needs to be destroyed, man. All right, the wicked's in power. All right, then to go on to the house of feasting, for that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart. Sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness of the countenance the heart is made better. The heart of wise is in the house of mourning. All right. We don't care who's in office. At the end of the day, this place got to go. This man, he needs to be taken out of power. And Israelite man, woman, and child that's in that mindset, you in the right mindset, man. If you celebrating, that this man and Kamala Harris is in office, or even if Trump got back in office, you celebrating that, all right? If you celebrating the fact that this place is still standing up, all right, you in the wrong spirit as an Israelite, But it says, the heart of wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of the fools is in the house of mirth. Because Jake think, all right, now that Trump's out the way, we could get things back up and popping. Your boy Biden, he going to bring in the vaccine so we could go back to normal. See, Jake, what it is, you want to go back to your wickedness. We're going to get into that. All right? I had a relative saying that Trump thought he was a dictator, man. Then he turned around and said, hopefully things go back to somewhat normal. And that's what made me do this video, off of that alone. Psalms 94 and 1 says, O Lord Yahweh, to whom vengeance belongeth, O Yahweh, to whom vengeance belongeth, show thyself. And the Lord showing himself. Lift up thyself, thou judge of the earth, render a reward to the proud. Lord, how long shall the wicked, because the wicked is you Edomites, all right, and even you 2/3 that's following this man's ways, and you other nations, all right, all the wicked. It's manifold, man, all right. How long shall the wicked triumph? How long shall they utter and speak hard things? Yeah, now we're going back to normal. America's never going to fall now because Biden's in office, all right, which he's still a tool of the elites, and he's still a tool, Yahweh Shema Shah, all right? Hard things and all the works of iniquity boast themselves, okay? They break in pieces thy people, O Lord Yahweh, by Shema Shah, and afflict thy inheritance, okay? And that's the thing. Okay? He thinking he's gonna basically help heal this place and get it back up and going. Alright, knowing all the wickedness that they're committing, alright, in the society, man. And I believe your boy Biden, he got 6 I believe it was 6 trans. You know what I'm gonna say, but I'm not gonna say it because they got algorithms set up. They got the YouTube police. They'll try to take my video off of that. But you know what I'm going into. I call him a transformer or a vile affection. All right? He picked them as a health, for the health department, man. Something with that, within that, category, man. You see, this place got to go. But how long, man? And you Jakes that's celebrating, you think you going to go back to your wickedness, man. We going to get this, man. Because what did your boy Biden say when he came, okay? When he won, the electoral, the voting, man, he said it was you so-called, if it wasn't for you so-called blacks and browns, you Latinos, also you Native and Seminole Indians, all right, he wouldn't have won. All right, and this is the point. This is Numbers 11 and 1. It says, and when the people complained, it displeased the Lord. This was us. This was our people. All right, this was after Egypt was destroyed and we were being led through the wilderness. Okay. We were being led to the Holy Land, but a lot of our people didn't make it. And you're going to see why. And the Lord Yahweh heard it, and his anger was kindled, and the fire of the Lord burnt among them, and consumed them that were in the uttermost parts of the camp. And the people cried unto Moses, and when Moses prayed unto the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah, the fire was quenched. And he called the name of the place Teberah, because the fire of the Lord burnt among them. And the mixed multitude that was among them fell a lusting, and the children of Israel also wept again, and said, who shall give us flesh to eat? We remember the fish which we did eat in Egypt, because this is new Egypt, freely, the cucumbers and the melons and the leeks and the onions and the garlic. But now our souls dry away. There is nothing at all besides this manna before our eyes, man. And the manna was a coriander seed, and the color thereof as the color of bedulium. All right. So they was basically, all right, I'm just call it for what it is, man. It was basically our bitching and moaning, okay, wanting to basically things to go. They wanted to go back in captivity. And I'm gonna get that, okay. They were complaining because, you know, the Lord, he destroyed ancient Egypt. He destroyed our oppressors at that time, all right? And he was leading us to the promised land, all right? But Jake wanted to go back, okay, into Egypt just so he can enjoy those benefits. They can enjoy, you know, that easy life, man. Jake didn't want to go through affliction. They wanted to suffer for a little moment, all right? It's the same spirit, man, all right? Trump, like I said, I don't care about none of them, all right? They're all devils, but Trump, you know, at least Trump gave you $1,200. You see, he wanted to give you $200. This man gonna give you $1,400. All right, but like I said, none of that matters. You see, but that's that same state, man. Cause you felt like this pandemic is ruining your wicked life, man. All right, but anyway. So they was basically complaining. They wanted to go back into captivity, man. All right. Bear with me real quick. That's why you voted for Biden, because you think he's going to actually turn things back around. You're going to be able to do your wickedness. It's not going to work. All right. Damn. Oh, man. Bear with me real quick. I think it's Numbers, the 14th chapter. Okay, yeah, it was Numbers 14. All right. The same 2/3 is back, man. Numbers 14:1. And all the congregation lifted up their voice and cried, and the people wept that night. And all the children of Israel murmured against Moses and against Aaron. And the whole congregation said unto them, will Yahweh that we have died in the land of Egypt, or will Yahweh we had died in the wilderness? And wherefore have the Lord brought us into the land to fall by the sword, that our wives and our children should be a prey? Were it not better for us to return to Egypt? So they wanted to go back into bondage, man, because that's what Egypt is synonymous with. It's synonymous with what? The house of bondage, slavery. So they wanted to go back into slavery because they were, as long as, you know, Master was feeding us and allowing us to do our wickedness, you know, we good. All right. But when it came to Yahweh Shema Shah, who delivered us out of our oppressor's hand, they didn't want to deal with that, man. All right. The same spirits is back, but it says, and they said one to another, let us make a captain and let us return to Egypt. Okay? So this is what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up a captain, all right, to lead them back to Egypt. After the Lord basically drowned Pharaoh and his men, all right, those Egyptians in the Red Sea, man. What were they going to go back to? You know? It's the same spirit right now. They in the same spirit, man. These same spirits, these same Jakes is back right now, all right? And they're doing the same thing. It's just a different face, like you saw on the comment board, all right, in a different time period with more technology, all right, and a different nation of people ruling this time, all right? But this is what they did, man. That's disrespectful, man. Okay, the Lord did all these miracles to deliver you, all right, from your enemy, and you basically, because you lost certain, you know, goodies and gifts, you know, you wanted to go back, man. That's disrespectful, man. And that's what you tribes is doing. Okay, well, Yahweh Shema Shah right now, man. All right, instead of repenting, all right, you turning to Joe Biden, man. All right, as a savior, man. This man wants to destroy you. Okay, This is and we warn you, but it's all good though. All right, it's all good. This is Jeremiah 50. I was in 51. We're gonna get that. This is Jeremiah 50. And 6. It says, my people have been lost sheep. Their shepherds have caused them to go astray. All right, your pastors, shit, our parents, all right, that didn't know the truth. You see? And these definitely these so-called politicians and Edomites, man. And it could be a politician that looked like you, came from the same background, area code as you did, but they still what? They still are sellouts to the elites, man. They in the pocket of the elites. They not worried about you, you know. They caused you to go astray. Joe Biden ain't telling you to repent to Yahweh Shemashah. They ain't gonna tell you that. All right, they gonna keep telling you these vain, vain, dreams. All right, feeding you this American dream, which is American nightmare right now, and it's gonna be up until destruction. All right, and you gonna keep believing it, man. Why? They have turned them away. They have turned them away on the mountains, which represents these governments, man. They have gone from mountain to hill. They have forgotten their resting place. All right, you forgot your resting place, and what's your resting place? Yahweh Shema Shah, man. All right, anything outside that is not your resting place. You see, it's a trap. All that found them have devoured them, and their adversary said, we offend not, because they have sinned against the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah, the habitation of justice, even the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah, the hope of their fathers, man. The hope of your fathers, man. Okay? Not Joe Biden. Joe Biden is not even your people, man. That's another thing. That's in the law, man. Set not a stranger over thee. That is not thy brethren, man. All right, but that's what Jay continue to do, and you continue to get your ass kicked. All right? That's insanity, man. You forgot your resting place, man. That's what it comes down to, man. He's talking about all the good things he's finna do. Okay? Well, what does Psalms 55 say? Let me actually get Jeremiah 13 and 23. What sense does that make? All right? The nation of people that put you in slavery, you running them for help. And then they show you that they don't respect you or they hate you, and you continue to go to them. All right? That's why the Lord is going to be justified in destroying a lot of you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right? This is Jeremiah 13. You know what? Let me get Isaiah the 2nd chapter, since I said that. I think it's the first one. This is Isaiah 1 and 2. It says, hear, O heavens, and give ear, O earth, for the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah has spoken. I have nourished and brought up children, and they have rebelled against me. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib, but Israel does not know, my people does not consider. Our people don't consider, all right, when it comes to Yahweh Shema Shah. You fan the hand at that, man. You take that as a joke or you scoff at it, man. All right? Our sinful nation, because that's what it comes down to. See, Esau, he gives you tribes the license to sin, to do whatever the hell you want. When you're dealing with Yahweh Shema Shah, it's a lot of things you can't do that you can do in this society, man. Because this society is contrary, all right? It is wicked, all right? And the Lord shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee. The Lord don't want nothing to do with this society, man. The Lord hates this society, man. That's why he's destroying it, all right? And that's why our people don't want to repent, because they want to be wicked, man. They want to do whatever the hell they want, man, all right? It says, our sinful nation, the people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters, they have forsaken the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel onto anger. They have gone away backwards, man. Why should you be stricken anymore? Because what were we stricken with? We were stricken with the curses, all right? Deuteronomy 28, 15, 68, all the way to 68 verse, all right? And what? He put these nations on us, man, especially the nation of Edom, man, so-called white man, all right? That's who's been striking you, man. But you will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick, and the whole heart faint, man. What does it say? Thou seekest thy way to trim. Is Israel a homeborn slave? Yeah, man. Because you do the same thing over and over and get the same results, man. All right. with this devil. And you keep going to him, man. Okay? That's a sickness. That's a mental sickness. Alright? But it says, you know, why seekest thy way why trimmest thy way to seek love? You continue to try to seek love from this devil, and he shows you over and over and over again he don't love you. He wants to destroy you. Alright, but Jake hard-headed. Jake don't listen, man. That's why the Lord say this is a stiff-hearted people, man. Alright? From the sole of the foot even on to the head, there's no soundness in it, but wounds, bruises, and putrefying sores, which is from what? Captivity, slavery. Alright? Stockholm Syndrome. Look that up. They have not been closed, neither bound up, neither modifiable ointment. Alright? And it won't never be bound up as long as you in this man's hand. This man will continue to destroy you, man. Alright? Because what does it say in Psalms 55, man? Because he telling you all these good things he's going to do. But what does it say about him, man? Let me get Jeremiah 13 and 23. It says, can an Ethiopian this is actually 21. What wilt thou say when he shall punish thee? For thou hast taught them to be captains, and as a chief over thee. Shall not sorrows take thee as a woman in travail? And if thou say in thy heart, wherefore come these things upon me? For the greatness of thy iniquity are thy skirts discovered, and thy heels made bare. Can the Ethiopian change his skin, or the leper his spots? Then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil. And who is accustomed to do evil? It's a so-called white man. He's the wicked. Alright, he can't do good. If he do good, like it says in Sirach, the 14th chapter, alright, he do it unwillingly, man. And his wickedness will be declared, man. Alright? They finna come down on you tribes, man. They gonna overthrow you, man. And the Lord's gonna allow him to do it to 2/3 of you for your rebellion, man. But real quick, Psalms 55 and alright, and 19 says, Yahweh shall hear and afflict them, even he that abideth of old, Selah, because they have no changes, therefore they fear not Yahweh. Alright? And if you don't fear Yahweh by Shema Shai, you have no purpose on the earth, man. And you're going to be put to death unless you repent. Speaking to you Israelites. Says, he had put forth his hands against such as be at peace with them. Alright? All these things he's talking about, Joe Biden's talking about doing in his administration. He's going to heal America. He's going to, close the gap, the division. Alright? You're not doing nothing. You're going to do what Yahweh by Shema Shai, alright, puts in your heart to do. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. He turned the whithersoever he will as the rivers of water, man. Alright? He's subject to prophecy just like everybody else. He had broken his covenant, and that's what he's going to do. Alright? A lot of you people, especially you tribes, alright, as time goes on, Lord willing, this place don't got too much time, alright, you're going to wish that you never voted for Biden. That's how bad it's going to get. Alright? It's going to get that bad. You're going to wish you never voted for him. You're going to wish you wanted Trump. Like I said, to hell with both of them. Alright? None of them are good. But I'm saying, because Trump, he was kind of soft. If you know something about him when he was in office, he was real soft. He would buck up, but then he was like real soft. All right, Biden's gonna go full speed with this agenda, man. All right, and you tribes ain't a part of it. But it says the words of his mouth was smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were soft than oil, yet with they drawn swords, man. That inauguration speech that he did yesterday, that's his words being smooth than butter. But it's a whole nother agenda, all right, behind it. They had 65,000 troops, all right, in D.C. alone, all right. Troops was everywhere. What you think them troops going to be used for? It's going to be used to give you the vaccine, because he said he's going to use FEMA, all right, and National Guards to give out the vaccines, man. And what you think going to happen, all right, if you tribes don't take it? They're going to throw you in the FEMA camp. They're going to put you to death, man. And if you forsaken Yahweh Shema Shah, all this time and rely on these devils, when this man comes down with great wrath and you forsook Yahweh Shema Shah is going to forsake you and your children. All right, like it says in Hosea 4 and 6. You're going to be through. You see? This is Isaiah 30 and 1. It says, woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. Once again, because you want to be wicked. Esau allows you to commit adultery, smoke weed, eat abominable food, do Do whatever you want. Be a demon. All right? As long as you don't get caught according to his system or his officers, you good. All right? And that's what Jake wanted to do, man. All right? Jake is wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge, man. But it says, walk to go down to Egypt, because this is modern Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be ashamed, and trust in the shadow of Egypt be confusion. Because you wait, man. All right? Your boy Biden, he going to show his horns going to come out, man. It always do when it comes to Esau. Esau, he'll play like he like you for a period of time, but it's going to get to a point where they can't hide it no more. All right? They're going to show that wickedness, man. They're going to show that hatred, man. All right? You're going to see it, man. Okay? Just like them black, so-called black leaders that Joe Biden was talking to. You know what he was doing? He was yelling at them, you know? He was yelling at them like there was a bunch of kids, man. That's what they going to do. And you're going to be ashamed and confused, man. For his princes were as Zoan, and his ambassadors came to Hanes. They were all ashamed of a people that could not profit them, nor be in help, nor profit, but ashamed and also reproach. The burden of the beasts of the south, in the land of trouble and anguish, from whence come the young and old lion, the viper, and the fiery flying serpent. They will carry their riches upon the shoulders of young asses, and their treasures upon the bunches of camels, to a people that shall not profit them. For the Egyptians shall help in vain, to no purpose. Therefore have I cried concerning this, their strength is to sit still, because he's bound to prophecy. All right? It says that this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law. Well, I skipped the part, actually. It says, now go right before them. Let me see. Yep. Let me keep going. Salaki, it says, now go right before them in the table, and note in the book that it may be for the time to come and forever and ever. You know, and what does the scripture say? You know, well, let me see if Habakkuk. So I think it's for vision is yet for an appointed time. All right, Habakkuk 2:1. All right, says, well, and it says I was actually 2. It says, and the Lord Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come and will not tarry. And that's what's happening. All right, that vision that was tarrying is now happening. All right, it's no longer, you know, just going back. It says that this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah, will say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits. All right, and we're not going to do that. Get you out of the path of the way, turn aside out of the path, cause the Holy One of Israel, Yahweh Shah, to cease from before us. And that's what you tribes want, man. That's what you 2/3. You don't want to deal with Yahweh Shema Shah, man. You want, all right, Esau, man. You want the oppressor, man, to reign supreme. And that's not going to happen, man. All right? Wherefore, thus saith the Lord, the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise his word and trust in oppression and perversions and stay thereon, therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant, man. And that's what's going to happen, man. All right? Peace and safety. For they shall say peace and safety, then sell destruction, man. All right? It don't matter. Let's get that. Isaiah the 19th chapter. Because this is what the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah got in mind, man. This is Isaiah 19:1. It says, the burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud, which that's going to be them chariots, so-called UFOs, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst thereof. Because them chariots going to be shooting fire out, man. They're going to be shooting at you people, man. They're going to be destroying infrastructure. All right, that's what they're going to be doing. All right. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, which the modern day Egyptians are you Edomites. But even we can just put it to you Americans, man. All right. And that's what's happening, man. All right. What your boy Biden say? He going to try to unite. All right. This split, this division, man. Okay. Between the left and the right. It's not going to happen, man. You think after labeling, you know, and they already said in the video, you got millions of people that vote for Trump that didn't even want Biden there, which that's out the bag itself. People know that the elections All right, it's all fraud, man. It's all a joke. It's a ruse. They know they at least set whoever they want, okay, in power, man. But people, they say they had 10 millions of people that still vote for Trump. All right. Then you gotta remember, when these Edomites stormed the Capitol, these pro-Trump supporters stormed the Capitol. All right, what did you do after that? You demonized them and called them terrorists, man. All right, like that one Edomite said at the airport. You know, they kicked me off the plane and now they call me a terrorist. This is how y'all treat us? Hell yeah, man. All right, then you gotta understand. You had 12. You had 12 National Guards with ties, you know, to militias or somewhat. They said they pulled them out. All right. So you don't think these Edomites that's down for Trump and still down for Trump, even though he's gone now, you don't think they gonna want, you know, smoke for that? Of course they are, man. All right. Biden ain't gonna unify a damn thing, man, because Yahweh Shema Shah says it right here. It says, "And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom." All right. Why? Because Yahweh Shema Shah said so. "And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, as it's doing now." And it's going to get worse, man. All right, you could sign, you know, you could put whoever facing the office, you know, you could sign whatever legislation you want. It don't make a difference. Prophecy is still prophecy. Prophecy will still go forward as Yahweh Shema Shah says so. But the words Bakah, it says to empty, to lay waste, to devastate. All right? Depopulate. You see it right here, man. All right? And that's what they at least want to do. They want to depopulate the majority of the planet Earth. But it's really Yahweh Shema Shah that wants to depopulate the wicked, man. He wants to annihilate the wicked and set up the righteous, like the scriptures say. It says to make void. And before I exit it out, man, everything you do, the Lord's going to make it void, man. All right? It's not going to work. And it says, "And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols, and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to wizards." Like your boy Biden and Kamala Harris, man. That's all they are, man. All right? Witches and warlocks in that White House, man. Okay? Feeding you these lies, these smooth deceits, like he's going to be the great white hope for America, man. It's not going to happen. All right? And the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel Lord. All right? And the fierce king shall rule over them, said the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah. Who's going to be the cruel Lord, man? All right? Yahweh Shah is coming back. All right? The king of terrors, man. All right? And the waters shall fail from the sea, and from the rivers shall be wasted and dried up. And we know, Revelation 17:15, the waters is what? The many different nations, tongues, okay? "And they shall turn the rivers far away, and the brooks of the fence shall be emptied and dried up. The reeds and flags shall wither," man. Your military, all right, your military might, okay? Just everything you're doing, your Space Force, because that's a part of your military. All right, your legislation that you want to sign, all these are a sign of defense. All right, for you trying to defend your kingdom, for you trying to prolong your kingdom. It's going to be empty and dried up. It's not going to work. The paper reeds by the brooks, by the mouth of the brooks, and everything sown by the brooks shall wither, be driven away, and be no more. The fishes also shall mourn, and all they that cast angle into the brook shall lament, and they that spread nets upon water shall languish. Moreover, they that work and find flax, and they that weave networks shall be confounded, and they shall be broken in the purposes thereof, all that makes sluices and ponds for fish. Surely the princes of Zoan are fools, the counsel of wise counsels of Pharaoh has become bruised. Stupid. All right, look who you got in office. All right. What is it? What your boy Biden got amnesia? Then you got women. You set up a bunch of women. All right. The scriptures talk about give not that strength over a woman, or the woman is not apt to teach and to usurp authority, man. But what did you do? You put all these in power, man. All right. Because he's stupid. The Lord's drawing that wisdom that he gave from him back, man. They ain't so wise now. Okay. And really, the Lord hardened your heart. That's what it is. But it says, "How say ye unto Pharaoh, I am the son of the wise, the son of ancient kings." Where are they? Where are thy wise men? And let them tell thee now, and let them know what the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah of hosts have proposed upon Egypt, man. Not what you propose upon Egypt, man. What you propose upon Egypt don't matter. But anyway, the princes of Zoan are become fools. The princes of North are deceived. They have also seduced Egypt, you people, even they that are stayed the tribes thereof. The Lord hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggering his vomit. And you're gonna see this even with your boy Biden. Alright, you watch. Everything he's about to do with having you people think there's some hope, alright, is all gonna come to naught. Because what does it say in Acts 5:38? If it be of man, it will come to naught. If it be of Yahweh, it shall stand. Neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which you see now, which the head of tail branch of rush may do. And what is he doing? He's about to give you people another round of stimulus. Okay, $1,400. But you gotta ask yourself, in the long run, when are people gonna go back to work? They can't keep just giving you free money, okay? Out of nowhere, man. Printing money, which is devaluing the dollar, all right, and just giving it to you people, okay, and have you people go buy a bunch of shit, that got you in debt in the first place. But at the end of the day, when they stop giving out that money, what are you people going to do? Because all your jobs, all this money they're giving you, where's your jobs going? Bye-bye. Out the door, man. Closed. Gone forever, as the scriptures say. All right? So that's that right there alone showing you they through. All right? They don't have a way out. It says, neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail branch or rush may do. It says no work. All right? Meaning not one thing, not one job left, man. Okay? No matter what position you're in, CEO, the owner of the company, it don't matter. Nobody's going to be working. Nobody's going to be making money. All right? In that day shall Egypt be like unto women, and it shall be afraid and fear because of the shaking of the hand of the Lord, Yahweh by Shema Shah of hosts, which he shaketh over it. And the land of Judah shall be a terror unto Egypt. Everyone that maketh mention thereof shall be afraid in himself because of the counsel of the Lord, Yahweh by Shema Shah of hosts, which he hath determined against it. In that day shall 5 cities in the land of Egypt speak the language of Canaan, and swear to the Lord Yahweh by Shema Shah of hosts. One shall be called the city of destruction, man. All right? And that's all this place, okay? That's all you got to look forward to, okay, for the America, man. It's destruction, man. Nothing good is coming to America. America's finished. It's not going to bounce back, all right? This man had his time to rule, okay? Now it's his time to fall, just like we did, all right? He's no different from any other ruler that came to power. All right? And it don't matter. Which I'm going to get that. It don't matter if you believe or you don't believe. All right? Believe what you want. But let's get this. This is Romans 3 and 2. Says much every way, chiefly because that unto them were committed the oracles of Yahweh. For what if some did not believe, shall their unbelief make the faith of Yahweh without effect? Yahweh forbid, yeah. Let Yahweh be true. Let his words be true. All right, but every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sins and mightest overcome when thou art judged, man. All right, so it don't matter, okay, what you believe. It don't matter what you think. It don't matter what, like I said, what legislation Joe Biden signed or what face they put in the office. It don't matter. All right, the words of Yahweh by Shema Shah are going to stand, man. And we're going to end off on that. All right. Egypt is going to be made a desolation, man. As it says in Joel 3 and 19. This is Ezekiel, not Ezekiel. I don't know why I keep quoting other books, just speeding. But 2 Narrative 15 and 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people, you Israelites, the words of prophecy which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. But let every man be a liar, man. Esau is not faithful, and he damn sure is a liar, man. Everything that comes out of this man's mouth is a lie. All right? For fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity, which is the unbelief of them, trouble thee, that speak against thee. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. And that's what's going to end up happening. All you unfaithful Israelites, you want to put your trust in this devil, all right? You going to die, man. And he going down too, all right? You going down too. Oops. I think it's one more scripture I'm looking for. So the Lord don't care, man. Alright? It's about his will, man. Let not, what did Yahushua say? I'm quoting it, but it says, let not my will be done, but thy will be done. That's what it comes down to at the end of the day. Alright? This is, real quick, Luke 12:44. And it says, of a truth I say unto you that he will make him ruler over all that he hath. But if that servant say in his heart, my Lord delayeth his coming, and shall begin to beat the men servants and maidens, and to eat and drink and to be drunken, basically partying and bullshitting, the Lord of that servant will come in a day when he looketh not for him, and at an hour when he is not aware, and will cut him in asunder, and will appoint him his portion with the unbelievers, man. Alright? Now you know what that's going to be. Death and destruction, man. Alright? Because don't let, the fact that, DJ Trump, he's not in office, because Trump, he, a lot of his actions caused, which Yahweh Shema Shah and control everything. He controls good and evil. His actions caused, a lot of prophecies to come to pass. And Joe Biden, he's going to do the same thing because the Most High is going to put in his heart to do the same thing. All right? They ain't running the show. They know that destruction is coming. What does it say? Even the devils know that there's a power and tremble, man. All right? So, call her Lord, Yahweh by Shema Shah. Yahweh Ratazad was edifying. Papa Kasha, Apa Papa, Ha Ayapa. Shalom to the left, to the few Akwap that do listen, learn, endure. Don't let this, throw a monkey wrench, in the prophecies, man. Because prophecy's still going to go forth, man. Judgment's still going to go forth, regardless of who, is in office or not. All right? Hawad, Hayah, La Yahweh by Shema Shah. Shalom.